actual, factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you? Are you a puppet or a human being? Finally! You understand! Yes, we are human. We may be trapped by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood. It's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now retire. play's over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Though that would be... Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us... I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was... Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something. The play's over. Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste this tower. Is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this, but it's not even about me. Or you, either. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. Why bother? Well, what if I made a puppet of a human, the way they made humans? The play's over. You don't have to go home. Benini. Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him, huh? And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? For giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many I have committed sin, I didn't go there to take revenge for what is pain. Oh, what a great... So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing... Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I... Thanks to them, I get to see Benini. Oh, it's so satisfying. Benini is one of my... I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite...
I'm not going back. I am sick of consuming ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. What? You're not the inspector? Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see... I can read memories of Ergo. That's what I was made for. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume Ergo. It's the worst! I can read memories, but I can't even dream of taste. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm escaping. When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street. I can read memories of Ergo. Ergo is... It's the... I can't...
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks. I think if I make human friends someday, you may not always be my only friend, but you'll always... If I make human friends someday, you may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be
You're here.
The toy? But the toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to... You know, in many ways, I envy you. Thank you for this. Talk about closure. I always welcome friends. May I...
You're here.
At the House of Vanini,